What's up, Foxy People? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about everybody's favorite chore, grocery shopping. Y'all, I had such a cute intro to this video. I actually filmed it before I did my last grocery shop in the truck, like in person, ready to go, had all my stuff ready to go, had the cute, like, let's get out of the truck and open the door and that kind of stuff. And it had no audio. I swear the universe is telling me this YouTube thing is not for me. But if y'all know me, you know, when someone tells me I can't do something, it just makes me want to do it even harder. So now you get this cute intro in my bedroom. So I actually don't mind grocery shopping. I'm weird, I know, but I have my whole system and I kind of just get in my zone. I listen to my music and I just go. I also love doing laundry. Check out my laundry system if you haven't seen that one yet. It's pretty good. So if you don't know, I do have a large family. I have a family of 6, and on top of that, right now, we are staying with my parents as we save up and get our forever home. So that's an added 2 people. So on any given day, we can have anywhere from 2 to 8 people in the house that we're feeding. And I use the same tips and tricks now that I did when we were in our own house. And it's kind of hard to like meal plan and even grocery plan when you don't even know how many people you are going to have at the house, because we don't have a set schedule with my bonus kids. So I could have all 6 home, or I could have just me and my husband, right? So one other thing is I don't shop every week, and I'm sure I'm wasting money that way. I know it would be probably better, and I would probably save more money if I did do full grocery shops every week, or like proper grocery shops every week. But I don't know, like, this works for us. It's been working for us for 4 years. So as of right now, I'm keeping my system. So I really only do like a big grocery shop maybe once every month and a half to 2 months. And I only spend about $350. So $350 to $400, depending on how much meat we need. That's usually like what kind of tips us over the top of it. But $350 to $400 for 2 months, I don't think is that bad. That's basically like $50 a week. However, I do get the fresh stuff and everything like that when needed. So one major thing I do that helps me only spend $350 every 2 months is I do price match. Thankfully, like, I know Walmart just stopped it, but we do have like 1 or 2 stores in my hometown that still do it, and I find it very beneficial, especially when I'm shopping for such a big family. So price matching is really my biggest tip on how I can do this on such an affordable budget. Although I'm sure you can use these same tips that I'm going to show you, even if you A, don't price match, and B, even if you do your weekly grocery shopping rather than once every 2 months like I do, these tips and tricks will still work for you. You just have to tweak them to your needs and your necessities. I do suggest to meal plan first, of course. Even though I don't do it, I do want to get better at doing that though, and being more prepared. But when you're making your grocery list, you should meal plan, look through your cupboards, look through your fridge especially, see what's going to expire soon or getting close to like not being so good, and try and think of recipes that you can use those items for. And then just when you go grocery shopping, just buy what you need to add on to those recipes or to top up the stuff that you're going to use. Jordan Page, I will link her channel down below. She is a mom of now 8. She just had twin babies. So they have a family of 10, and she is like a budgeting guru and a financial expert and all this stuff. So a lot of her videos and her tips and tricks are very, very helpful. But her grocery budget that she teaches in her classes is $100 per person per month, starting at $300, but divided up in weeks. So right now, her budget per month is $1,000, but she does her weekly, she does weekly shopping. So her budget is $250. Now she can't go over. I'll link, like I said, I'll link her video down below. I'm not going to explain everything, but she does express the importance of staying on budget and not going over a budget. So if something is out of the budget for that week, it's only 6 more days that you have to wait to get it again. Get creative, shelf cooking, all that kind of stuff. So like I said, I will link all of her information down below. Definitely check her out. She has tons of mummy hacks as well as budgeting stuff, like I said. So since I can't follow her budgeting system in that way, what I do is I will purchase a $50 gift card every week. So then when I do my big grocery shopping, I'm not spending $400 and having that big chunk of money come out of our bank account at one time. I have my gift cards, and that helps set my budget as well. So same thing, I still don't go over budget, try not to. So if you're a monthly shopper or even 2-month shopper, I highly suggest doing the same thing. Just taking $50 off your paycheck every week and buying a gift card, or putting it away in like an envelope system, or just putting it off to the side. So then that way you're constantly working towards it, if that makes sense. And one last thing to save even more money if you are on a strict budget, try shopping online, doing grocery delivery or online shopping, whatever it is, because A, it helps with not impulse buying because you're not at the store to see it, and B, you can see your running budget or your running total at the bottom, so you can be more conscious of it. It's really hard to stay on budget when you're actually physically grocery shopping, because you're thinking like, yeah, that's a great deal, but then it all adds up at the end, right? So shopping online and having that running total really helps you stay on budget as well. So I do understand that my system may seem a little tedious or like it's a long process, and it does seem like that if you haven't done it, but the more you do it and it becomes second nature, it actually works. It goes by faster and it works out really good, because this has helped me not only get what I need, but make sure I'm not buying what I don't need. Before I did this system, I really struggled with buying things like, oh, we need corn, we need beans, or whatever it is, especially like canned goods and frozen things. I would always buy the same stuff, and then I'd get home and realize we already have 5 cans of corn. I don't need that, right? So although this may seem like a longer process, it does really help me save a lot of money and stay on top of what I don't need to buy, so I'm not wasting money that way, right? Okay, so without further ado, let's get into my system of how I shop for my family of 6 for only $350 every 2 months. Okay, so my system, how I do this is I have a running list on Google Keeps. Google Keeps, I find, is like the best note-taking app for the phone. I have an iPhone. I don't know if that matters. I use my notepad for other things, and even Evernote is another good one, but I really like Google Keep. You can make different lists. They have check boxes. You can color code them. You can like whatever. I honestly really prefer Google Keep. So I keep a running inventory list on Google Keep. As you can see, like I keep all my lists separated in how I put the food away. So not necessarily how the food is like stored per aisle at the stores or whatever. It's how I put it away. So then when I'm going through each cupboard or each fridge or freezer or section of my house, everything is in that one post-it basically. So I don't have to go down a long list and try and find it. It's the way I organize it. Of course, you tweak it and do it however works best for you. Now, of course, if we have a special holiday, birthday party, some sort of function coming up, this is going to change and there's going to be different items on my list. But this running list is what I want to have in my house, stocked in my house at all times. So I open up my Google Keep and I go through my fridge and all my cupboards and I check off what we need. So we have this whiteboard on the fridge that everybody is supposed to write things down when we run out of it. This has come in handy for the stuff like Ziploc bags or tin foil or plastic wrap. The things I wouldn't think of when I'm checking the cupboards or even at the stores. So once it runs out, you write it on the board and it helps me when I'm making my list. I also check off if we have a lot of one thing. So if we have, say, 3 cans of corn, I keep going back to the corn, but say we have 3 cans of corn in the pantry. I will not check off corn because we don't need it, but I will edit my list and put a number 3 next to it. So then that way I know how many we have, because even though we don't need it, if we're down to like say 1 or 2, but they're on super sale, I will stock up on them. Now on to my lifesaver when it comes to price matching and my grocery shopping. I use the app called Flip. This works for, I'm in Canada, and so obviously I know it works in Canada, but I also know that it works in the States because once again, Jordan Page has used it in the past. But basically it's an app that has all of your local grocery stores, all of their flyers are on this app. So instead of getting the paper flyers in the mail and clipping coupons or going that route, everything is on this app. So once I have gone through my Google Keep and I know what I need, I write it down on a piece of paper, and then I will go through Flip and I will type in the item. So let's say I need cereal. I'll type in cereal, and every flyer that has cereal on sale will pop up, and I will check for the cheapest price, mark it down, and you have to screenshot it. You have to show it to the cashier when you're price matching. It has to have the price, the brand name, the size of the item, as well as the dates. That is the most important, is the dates, because sometimes Flip will show the flyer that is coming up as well. So if that sale is in the flyer that starts tomorrow, you can't use it today. The only thing you really can't price match on Flip or use Flip for, I find, is like produce, because it normally has to go by like brand name. Once in a while you can find certain things, but for the most part I don't use Flip or price matching for fruits and vegetables like fresh produce. If your stores in your city do not do price match, you can still use Flip to find the best prices. I would personally just go on there and check which store has the best prices or the best sales going on that week, and go to that store to do your grocery shop. So Flip is very, very beneficial and effective whether you're price matching or not. So I physically write down the cheapest price I find on my physical paper grocery list and screenshot the picture. Now when I go to the store, I also bring Post-its and a marker. So then if I am price matching, I write the price that I'm price matching for on the Post-it and I stick it to the product. And I like to keep it separate from the rest of the groceries. It just makes it easier in the end for myself and for the cashier. I'm gonna show you clips of me actually shopping so you can see step by step basically how I do it, but just explaining it to you now. So while I'm shopping, I do not refer back to my list on my phone. I only use that paper list unless, again, I see a super sale. If something's on sale, like really good sale, I will check my phone to see how many we have and see if I should stock up, if my budget will allow. That's another good tip. If your budget allows and it's something you're going to use and it's on sale, buy 1 now and 2 for later. So then that way, when you're getting close to the end of your 2 months or however long it is, maybe something comes up and you can't go grocery shopping that week or whatever the case is, you have a backstock basically in your pantry. So all I have with me is my list, Post-its, a marker, and my reusable bags, because those add up as well if you have to purchase the plastic bags from the store. And of course, it's saving the plastic and the environment and that kind of stuff. Find the item at the store, check your paper, see what the cheapest price you found was. If the price is cheaper at the store, then of course you don't price match it. If the price match is cheaper, then write the price down on a Post-it, stick it to it, and move on. Try and keep it separated. And like I said, the cashier prefers that, and it makes it so much easier for you once you get into the line to like check out. Then you don't have priced match items throughout the rest of your items and being like,
oh, wait, I got a price match for that. Oh, wait, scroll through my phone, try and find the picture or whatever. I got a price match for that.
I have all my regular groceries off to this like first, then I leave a little gap, and then I have all my price matched items with the Post-its with the prices on it. Again, this may sound so complicated, but it is so easy and it works out so good. I promise you, I challenge you to try and do this. And then once I get home, I just refresh my Google Keep list and it's back fresh and ready for the next time. All right, so let's go shopping, and I will explain to you some other tips and tricks that I find while I'm shopping that I like to follow as well. Also, stay till the end to see how I store my items once we get home. As well, there is a clip of like my shopping cart completely full. Leave a comment down below and let me know how much you think I spent on all that food. Keep in mind that was a month and a half in between my last shop and this one. I'm really curious to think what you guys think I spent. I really hope you guys can hear me through the mask. I know it's a little muffled. I've seen other people doing videos in stores and they take off their mask, obviously off in a corner somewhere. But to me, I feel like we have them on for a reason, and I don't want to be like spreading it, not knowing I am a carrier and spreading the virus, right? So I'm gonna keep my mask on. Hopefully you can hear me properly. If not, maybe I'll do a voiceover. Make sure you're always checking dates too, because up here with the bread, all these top ones, the date is October 5th. Now the 1st is tomorrow. That means there's only 6 days left of it. But if we go down here, we got October the 9th. See these meats? They're $5, but you get 2 packs of them. So what I do is I will cut it in half and I'll use one and I'll freeze the other one. So that's a really good price for that much lunch meat. So here I can get 1 pound of ground beef for $5. Or I can get this club size for $13.67, and I can probably get like at least 3 pounds out of this, right? So 3 pounds of that would be 15. So this is a better deal. Okay, as for paper towels, I mean, this is kind of ridiculous. Second wave's coming and everybody's freaking out, apparently. Apparently second wave's coming. But anyways, the cheapest paper towel I could find was the Bounty brand, but a 12 pack for $16.98. Now they don't have the 12 pack, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'm gonna have to find the best alternative price, which seems to be these ones. I picked them up out front. I think they were $11.98. So that's gonna be the best I can do. Sometimes the flip doesn't work because the items aren't here. Usually it's not too bad, but again, greedy people lately. So with price matching, you kind of got to do whatever you feel is best, right? Because these pineapples I can price match for $1.50. Do I really want to go through the hassle for 8 cents? I'm gonna write it down, and if that's the only thing that's close, I'm not gonna worry about it. But if I had multiple things that were just a few cents off, then it would add up, right? But if this is the only thing that's like 8 cents, that's really not saving me much. Now you also gotta pay attention because some stores, like this one, I was looking up corn, because if you're price matching, it has to be the exact brand name and size. Now this being Great Value, that is a Walmart specific brand, so we wouldn't be able to price match anywhere else because nowhere else would have that brand. See, now here, these, the coupon I have for them is 99 cents, and they're on sale even cheaper here, so clearly I'm not going to price match these. So my husband loves Captain Crunch, and it's $3.98, but I have a price match for $1.99, so we're going to get it. And then take one of our Post-its and write the price on it. And then put it with our price matching stuff, so that when we get up to the counter, everything is together. So my dog has to, or he does eat the Beneful, like for small dogs, and $8.98, but I have a price match for $4.99. Now you got to be careful because the pricing has to be exact, or sorry, the sizing. So the price match is 1.6 to 1.8 kilograms. So I can use the price match on this, but like not on, obviously, like something like that. So as well as these, so it says the 318. Now it has to be the mega size. And I got a price match for $1.99 for the mega size. So I'm gonna grab those. So here's another thing. The mashed potatoes and hamburger helper are on sale somewhere else for $1.78. Now these are $1.97 each, but four for $6. So it's basically like buy 3 get 1 free. So sometimes, depending on if you eat that stuff a lot, like the mashed potatoes are the same thing, and we go through a lot of mashed potatoes. So this is a better deal than price matching the $1.78. Another point is to make out your, or make sure you're checking the size. So this is 454 grams for, I got a price match for 88 cents. But then this one, is 900 grams, and it's already on sale for 97 cents. So so one of these bags of 900 grams for 97 cents, or a box of 454 grams for 88 cents. So this is the better deal. So this is how my cart is set up. I have regular food and prices down there, and then the price match items are up here with my little Post-its. Sometimes if I know I'm going to be doing a much bigger shop, or I'm going to have a lot of price matched items, like this week, our sales, today's Wednesday, and our sales usually don't start till like Thursday. So I knew there wasn't too many price matching items I was going to have. But if I do, sometimes I will have my son come or my husband come with me, and we'll just have 2 carts. because depending on how empty our cupboards and fridge and stuff are, sometimes I need an extra cart, because this one is pretty full, and this wasn't even any meats or like major food items. It was more like lunch stuff, fresh stuff, and snacks. So I'm just soaking all my fresh fruits and vegetables in water and like a cup of vinegar. You can get special fruit wash, but the vinegar works just fine for us. And it doesn't leave any nasty aftertaste after. But especially, even before what's going on in the world, I did this, but especially with what's going on in the world now. Because everybody's got their grimy hands all over everything. So all of the lunch snacks or quick grab snacks get stored in this snack cupboard. There's all the cookies and then all the snacks. I even separate the Pop-Tarts into single-use bags. Not single-use, we reuse the bags, but into individual bags. Because you open the package and then that second one always dries out. So all of our snacks are in here. The goldfish I bagged up and stuff, because I like it better this way, so that all these boxes are not taking up all of the cupboards and the space. It's just a lot easier that way. As well, all the cereal goes into containers, and then in here is where the quick grab snacks that need to stay cool all go in this one container. I have a lunch system where he makes his own lunch, and I will link that as well. And this is just a lot easier for him to grab from. So you saw me buy that club size hamburger. So here we're just gonna divide it up and freeze it. We have one of those like sealing machines. I forget what they're called right now. You don't have to have one of these. Ziplocs work perfectly fine. The key to it is getting, like, the key to it, whether you have this machine or a Ziploc, is to get as much air as possible out. So even in these bags, that's my mom, she's squishing it as flat as possible, because then it stores better and it defrosts faster, and just squeezing out as much air as possible. And then we vacuum seal it shut and just store it in the freezer. So again, by squishing it down, it like takes up less space in the freezer, and again will thaw out faster in a thinner, like if it's thinner. I completely forgot to film an outro for this, so since I just put all the groceries away in the freezer, I decided why not do it now. So hopefully this gave you some tips or motivation, or even like just something to help you make your grocery shopping trip a little more bearable and not so stressful. Again, most of these tips only apply with price matching, but you can alter them a bit to fit your shopping needs. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you do to make your shopping trips a lot easier. Like I said, I know if I were to go shopping once a week, it would probably be a lot more cheaper. That doesn't make sense, but a lot cheaper. But this is what works for us. So if mummy hacks and lifestyle videos are the kind of content that you like, give this video a big thumbs up so I know to continue creating these kinds of videos. So do all the things. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Certain little, I was on a roll. Gotta try that again. Because I do it, okay, so let's go shopping, and I will show you some other, damn it. Also, stay till the end of the video to see how I store my items. Oh, dang it. Oh, I gotta add this one thing. Also, what was the other thing? Or on flip? No. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's another thing. Okay. That doesn't make sense. I think that's it.